Guys, this video is about solving quadratic equations by graphing. Now, a quadratic equation looks like this: ax squared plus bx plus c. And then we can say y is equal to that, okay? Now, your x-intercept, this is where your graph, yes, your function cuts the x-axis. Your x-intercept is also your y value being 0, okay? So if I do a rough sketch of a parabola or quadratic function, this is my x-intercept. This is also my x-intercept. Why? Because it cuts the x-axis. So we know this is our x-axis, this is our y. So my parabola cuts at these 2 points, so that's my x-intercept. This line makes y equals 0. We did not move up nor down, so your y value is 0. So this is the note for your x-intercept. Now there are 2 other terms we can refer to our x-intercept as. One is known as your roots, or we can also call it your solutions. So if they ask you to solve your quadratic equation, you look for your roots or your solution, which is also your x-intercept. So let's look at some examples. So this first one, find the solutions of negative 2 on 3x squared, negative 2 on 3x plus 4 equals 0. Again, we can make y equals 0 because we need that value where x is equal or y is equal to 0. So here we have the graph already plotted for us. So all we need to do at this point is to identify where the graph cuts my x-axis. It's at this point and at this point. You just plug that, take that value, and that will be your solutions. So we have negative 3 and 2. And that's your solutions or your root or your x-intercept. Another example. Find the solutions of x squared minus 3x plus 4 equals 0. Now, we look for where the graph cuts our x-axis. Now, we see that my graph will not and will never touch my x-axis. So in a case like that, we say no solutions or no solution because there isn't a place where your graph cuts your x-axis. All right, and one other example. Find the solution of 2 on 3x squared plus 8 on 3x plus 8 on 3 equals 0. So I'm going to look to see where my graph cuts my x-axis. That's right at this point. So my x is equal to negative 2. And that's it.